Irish Harper, he comes my way. We walk together from Dublin to Bray. He says, lift your feet, for that's what we need. We need dance, we need song, so keep playing strong. That's what your gift, that is how you must live, that is how it must be, it'll set us all free. The old Irish Harper, he comes to me, he takes my hands, he says we are free. The old Irish Harper, he comes my way, he holds my hand as we walk.
Good morning. It is day 324 of From Here to Jerusalem. Walking to Jerusalem from West Cork with a harp on your back. Sean the harp is here. Jerry the stick is here. It is time to move on. Yesterday I took a day off from everything. Also from making photographs and recording thoughts and everything. I just needed a day rest to fix bits on my clothes. Look at this. I got a new little side bag here because the other two were like really broken, and now it's time to move on. There is an issue with the route. This lady who's helping me thinks that you can walk over really big roads, but you can't. So, the 8 is fine, everything else not so fine. I'm gonna make my way out of the city now. I'm heading towards Plovdiv. It'll take about 4 or 5 days. Today we're heading towards just out of the city, about 20 kilometers, and there I'll be staying in an Orthodox monastery with the nuns. So let's get going. I'd say Sunday morning, time to rock and roll. It was very good staying with the brothers. It was very nice actually going to Mass, which I did every day. It was great. So, but now I need to keep moving. Jerusalem is calling. Cannot wait forever. So, the rain has stopped. The sun came out. I need to go on. There we go. See you later.
The moon, he says, don't you fret. We'll meet again soon. Just follow the road. Don't forget to play harp. And don't close those green eyes. You've got to stay sharp. The old Irish Harper, he comes to me, he takes my hand and says you are free. The old Irish Harper, he cannot stay, he says his goodbyes in the center of Bray. I follow the road from north to south, sing my songs as freely as if we were about. Never close my eyes, play my harp.
And so I got to see, more by accident than anything else, the changing of the guard. Okay. Yes. Changing of the guard. I think it's the National Assembly. It's a beautiful day. It's cold, but I'll be very warm pretty soon.
He'll come my way. The old Irish harper, he'll come to me. He'll take my hand. We'll walk by the sea. The old Irish harper, he'll come my way. We'll walk together forever and a day. We'll walk together from Dublin to Bray. We walk together forever and a day.
I always say it, it's always hard walking out of a city because it's boring. Yes, slowly but surely making my way out, definitely out of the centre. Had a break. I'm heading out to the outskirts now, and then there is a track along the railway line, and that'll bring me to the turn. That'll bring me to the Monastery of St. Peter and Paul. Very apt. Peter, Rome, Paul, Turkey. Paul also Rome, actually, because he's buried there, which is my most moving memory from Rome, actually, being at his grave. Yeah, seeing his chain. I don't know, there was something very, very touching about it. So, road, traffic, more road, more traffic. This is going to go on for a few more kilometers and then I'll be out of it. Woohoo! Haha! Back into the countryside. It'll be a pleasure. Okay, there we go. Just an observation. I'm walking along this big road. On here on the right hand side I've got two tram lines, you know, the 20 and the 23, and there's buses and beautiful cycling path. Okay, the footpath arguably on the wrong side, walking with traffic on the roadside. There's traffic. There's people in public transport. There's nobody walking. There's a few people walking, but really no cyclists. I've been on this now for 20 minutes or so. I haven't met a cyclist yet. That's a real shame because they're good cycling paths. But so far, these are the only good cycling paths I've seen. Oh yeah, and the odd runner, of course. There's always people that are fit. Where are the cycles? Where are the cyclists? They're not there. They're just not there. Just an observation. Not saying anything. But it gives me lots of space, so I'm happy. Jordanka is sweeping the street together with her friend. She asked me, where am I going? I'm coming from Ireland, I'm going to Jerusalem. Can I make a photograph? Sure! Can I have a selfie too? So, she said, where are you staying? I said, in a monastery. There is no monastery there. I said, oh yeah, there is. So, she went back to sweeping the streets and go on to the monastery. Okay, the main part on the big road is done. Here the road narrows. As you can see, no more cycle path. So the railway is coming now from the other side, and yeah, I have to go find my tracks, come off the road and do a bit of mud crawling. But there won't be lots of mud. It hasn't been raining a lot. Lucky me. See you in a while. I was just thinking, maybe the cycling track was really empty because it's Sunday and people are not on their way to work, to and from work. Okay, so now for the more fun part of the journey, train track, path. I know it doesn't look beautiful, but I can tell you one thing. For me, it's better than lots of traffic. So this should bring me to the turn in about 7 kilometers or something like that to the right. And I've got about 10 kilometers to do, I think. There's a tunnel I can go to the other side of the track at some stage. Look at that, like, that's better. Very nice. There's my track. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Happy days. There we go. So that's where I came from. Here, this line here, supposedly there is water there, but I think it's a dump. I'm not entirely sure. But look, then there, the glistening, that is all plastic. That's all plastic, and like it's all strewn everywhere. And then you have bee boxes right there. So what I'm seeing is the same thing that I saw in Serbia, like a lot of dumping of rubbish everywhere. This is all along the railway line, and it's really unfortunate because Bulgaria could have like a thriving tourist industry if only they would clean it up. Like, it's a real shame. It's a real shame, and it's really bad for wildlife. Now, and I was wrong, of course, about the rain. It rained a lot last night. I know because I was looking at the security cameras as I was having a cup of tea before I went to bed. So yeah, look. It would be amazing to walk here if the rubbish wasn't there. But it doesn't bother me because I don't have the traffic, which you can't see from here. But there is like a very busy road ahead of me. I'll be going underneath it and then on a side road, and I'll be there. It's only 8 kilometers or something from here. I'm happy here. It's quiet. All I can hear is the humming of the cooling towers behind me. Yeah, looking at tracks. So after the rain there was a pony and there was a horse, quite a big horse, and something else which I couldn't make out what it is. Maybe a badger? Could be a badger, definitely not a rabbit, not a cat. Maybe a badger, maybe a fox, I don't know. And I'll stay on this side of the train tracks because I know I can see what I've got ahead, and all is well. All is well. There's the path, and there is, oh, here we go over water. Yeah, you see, this is just sad, like, you know. And you have to think, all of this will be microplastic in no time. It's really bad, like. But I saw the same in Serbia, of course. And it's not that I want to show Bulgaria in a bad way, because I don't. I want to show all the beautiful things. It is more to say to the people where I am from, do you know, you're living in a bubble. You need to think bigger. We need to think bigger and help those who don't have the means yet to do the right thing. Like, we can just focus on our own backyard, which we should have to do, but we also have to think bigger. You know, set the right example. Now, I don't want to preach because the view is beautiful. I'm looking out over the mountains. There's snow on the mountain behind me. I'm looking at the mountains on that side. It is just beautiful, beautiful day. And yeah, I'm going to enjoy the rest of the walk.
Meadow pain in my head, and I want to lay down. What color were the meats, Henry, my son? What color were the meats, my beloved one? Green and yellow, green and yellow, make my bed. I've a pain in my head, and I want to lay down. What will you leave your mother, Henry, my son? What will you leave your mother, my beloved one? Woolen blanket, a woolen blanket, make my bed. I've a pain in my head, and I want to lay down. What will you leave your children, Henry, my son? What will you leave your children, my beloved one? The keys to heaven, the keys to heaven, make my bed. I've a pain in my head, and I want to lay down. What will you leave your lover, Henry, my son? What will you leave your lover, my beloved one? A rope to hang her, a rope to hang her, make my bed. I've a pain in my head, and I want to lay down. Make my bed. I've a pain in my head, and I want to lay down. And I want
Okay then, the end of day 324. I am in a monastery of St. Peter and Paul, and I spent the evening with the sister here, Mother Superior, and it was amazing. She plays piano, and so Sean the harp, there he is. He had a little outing with his new little friend, the piano, and yeah, I'm ready to go to bed now. I'm tired. Ugh. Tomorrow we have a tiny bit longer, and it looks like it'll rain in the morning. I'm going to Vaccarel, I believe, and I have a bed there. So all I have to worry about is getting there. I was fed like soup and lentils and rice and potato salad with peas. Like there's no meat, no cheese because of Lent. And then there were cookies, and there was like this this sweet stuff, like this Turkish stuff. Oh. So normally in Ireland, Lent means no sugar. Here Lent means no meat, no cheese. It's very cold outside tonight. It's freezing. So I'm delighted I'm here. I'm surrounded by icons on the wall. And yeah, I'm a happy pilgrim. Yeah, I'm a happy pilgrim. I feel very loved. I feel very loved. And this lady, she's I understood her name was Sister Barbara, but it's not Barbara. It's far. It's a real Slavic name. She's been to Nazareth more than once. I really, really got on with her. Like, I had a really lovely time. Here we go again. Like, I could stay forever. I don't know. So, I'd love to spend another day with her, but like, I need to get to Plovdiv. I need to, like, spring is coming. The whole day, all those blossoms, like all that greenery. It's time to move on. So I'm gonna move on. I have to move on. I have to move on. Vakar tomorrow, and then Istiman the next day. Yeah, better get it done. I'm a happy pilgrim. I'm a happy pilgrim. Now my other dress, it's I'm gonna fix it. I decided I'm gonna fix it because that dress deserves it. Okay, that's really it. I'm gonna go sleep. Good night. See you tomorrow. Day 325 tomorrow. Just like that. That was a good day. Good night.